Hi, it's me, Ann LaPan of Shooting Star Astrology with my forecast for the year 2021. In 2020, both Jupiter and Saturn had been in prominent aspects to Pluto during the year. This is the planet that tears things down and then rebuilds it. Sometimes Pluto's demolishing can be harsh, especially when another planet, and especially an outer planet, such as Jupiter or Saturn, helps it out, which they did in 2020, causing multiple uproars during the year. Fortunately, Pluto makes only one close aspect in the birth chart of 2021, and that is to the asteroid Chiron. What that's going to do is to show us a way to heal, even through wounds that we've incurred that may be permanent. Jupiter and Saturn will be conjunct in the birth chart of 2021. It only happens once every decade or so, and what's unusual about this one is that they'll be conjunct in the sign Aquarius. Both of them were in the sign Capricorn for 2020. Saturn makes us learn things the hard way, which we did, and Jupiter delivers its effects in a big way. I think that 2021, that we will be making big steps forward with technology, since Aquarius, the sign that they're both going to be in, is interested in science and adventure. This may prove to be true, so I thought I'd verify it by going back in history and seeing how that played out before. So I looked back, and I kept going back and back and back until I finally found that the last time that this happened, that Jupiter and Saturn were conjunct in Aquarius, was in the year 1405. What happened that year was that the man who was regarded as the greatest military leader in all of history died. He was Timur, whose undefeated conquests were responsible for the deaths of 17 million people. Ultimately, because of his demise in 1405, the Mongolian Empire dissolved. This was a monumental event in history, and I expect that something similar will play out in 2021. In October of 2019, I predicted a plague of some sort in 2020. I was right, but I couldn't fathom how it could possibly happen. So I downplayed it. Considering that Donald Trump took such a little action on the coronavirus and thousands of people died, I was thinking that maybe it was he in 2021 who would meet a demise, and certainly at this point he's been voted out. But then I thought about what has actually sickened millions of people, which led me to the virus itself. I do predict that medicine as a branch of science, ruled by Aquarius, will lead to the administration of a vaccine that will begin the eradication of COVID-19 in 2021. It took a long time for the Mongolian Empire to dissolve, so I expect that this will take a bit longer than a year to happen also. What's also food for thought about this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius is that even though we haven't had it for the last 600 years, that it will occur 3 times in the next 200 years. As an aside, the last time that Jupiter and Saturn conjuncted in an air sign, which is what Aquarius is, it was in Libra in 1981, and what happened then was the release of the American hostages from Iran. As I said, I think that this conjunction will also cause technology to evolve. Video game companies and online products will have a huge chance for even more success in 2021. However, with Saturn involved, cautionary measures will be taken to promote security. Also, in the chart of the new year, the Sun is widely trine Uranus, which means that there'll be some unexpected or sudden occurrences that'll give us a glimpse of the paths that we should take that will boost our lives' drives. Mercury will also be sextile Neptune, which is going to give people the opportunity to start dreaming again about their prospects for the future, new ways to enhance our spirits. The moon will be in Leo, motivating us to regain our own solid footing and strength. So, 2021 may start out as a year of fatigue, but end up as a year of hope.